Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to depot MAC eyeshadows. I've already depotted Humid by MAC, which is this really nice forest green color, and I've already depotted MAC's Espresso, which is a really nice matte brown. So you will need tweezers like this, ones with like handles on it, and any little kind of plier type thing to get your eyeshadows out. And this is going to be your finished product. It won't close, but it will be the best we can get to. So right now I have this eyeshadow called Club on my straightening iron. You're also going to need one of those. So to take the label off, I'm sorry the lighting's bad, but this is a bad angle. You leave it on for maybe 15 to 20 seconds and the label just peels off just like that. And I lay my label on the edge of my table, and then I leave the little tin on my table to cool off. So then I take my tweezers so I don't burn myself, and I take my eyeshadow off the straightening iron after leaving it on for like maybe 40 seconds, and you can see if it plies around, or like by bending it on your edge of the table. Or you can poke at the bottom with your little plying tool and see if it comes out. But I like to bend it on the edge of my table. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but I'll move you a little. So it's not ready yet because it's not really bendable, so I'm going to leave that back on my straightening iron. And while I'm at that, this is a full new MAC eyeshadow, just like that. So taking this one apart, this one's Retro Spec by MAC. You're going to open it up, and if you can see this little crease in between there, you're going to stick your finger right where there's a little sliver. And you're going to stick your finger in there, and having nail polish on is bad because you'll probably chip it, but you're going to take your little plier and pop it out. And it's a little tough, especially filming on camera. It's very tough, but you're just going to keep like prying at it, and it'll eventually come popping out. Just like that. You'll hear a click, and it'll just pop out, just like that. And there's your eyeshadow, and here's your container. But I'm going to go back and check on my Club eyeshadow, which probably is ready. And sometimes it'll melt onto your hair straightener, so don't leave it on for too long, and don't use a good hair straightener. So as you can see, it's really ready. It pops out. Sorry. It's okay if you drop them. They're not really that fragile when they're hot, but it pops out so easily. And if you can see, the metal is already like popping out. So all you gotta do is put your little thing under it, whatever you have, and just pry it open. Let me take it off the tweezers and hold it with my hand after it cooled down. So, I'm just going to put my little thing under it and pry it up like so, and just wedge yourself under it just like that, and take it off, and you'll have little glue on it. So you take this eyeshadow and flip it over onto your table, and you'll be sticking to it because there's glue, and that's okay. You can clean it off your little tool. And after that is done, you take your little sticker and stick it right onto your shadow, and it'll come out looking like this. There's your shadow, and some fallout may occur because shadow goes over the edge, but that's okay because you can clean it up. And on the back of it, that one's a little hot still, you'll have your label and your shadow. So I'm going to bring this over with the other shadows I depotted to cool off. And last but not least, we're going to take this part of the shadow that we just depotted and put it back in its original container, like that, where the small part meets the small, like exactly where it was before, but it's going to be a little bent and out of shape because you pushed and pried to get the eyeshadow out. And then we are going to take this little pan that I bought off of a website. You get like 20 for like maybe $5. I'm not sure, I forgot because I haven't bought them in a long time. But when I do remember, well, I will. I'll look it up. And I'll put it in the bottom bar. So you're just going to place that right in the middle of your thing. So it looks like you have a pan in there, because some MAC stores will not accept your empty containers without the pan in it. I think mine would, but I'm not willing to take the chance. So I'm going to put the pan in it anyway, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't shut, they're fine with it. So there's my other one, and then we are going to do this all over again. Take this eyeshadow container, retrospect, put it on your hair straightener, and your hair straightener gets hot really fast. Sorry guys that I am stuttering. So, and also, so it'll get really melty really fast, so it might melt on your hair straightener, but that's okay. You can clean it up and use a cheap one because it'll smell like plastic. But the little the little container part, make sure the top lid does not hit the top part of the hair straightener because it'll start melting as well. So, now that we're done with those three, let's just wait a little more. Let's see if this is done. All you gotta do is push around the edges, see if they are melting in, which they are. And you just peel up like that, and then place it on your table and leave this to cool off. And then take your eyeshadow off, and we will start pushing out the back. And it is not, whoa, sorry guys, and it's flinging everywhere. But it's not ready yet, so I'm going to put it back on. And while that's heating up, I'm going to take my eyeshadow palette. And I know these colors don't really go, but I have no other space in any other one. So I'm just going to put Espresso there, Humid there, and Club right underneath it. And then I'm just going to add, this is my little like grays and blacks and purples palette, if you can see. But I'm just going to put those in there while we're waiting. And we have our little empty palette ready for us. And let's see if this is done yet. Alright. So let's hold that. And push out the back. Yep, perfect. See? Did you see that pop out? Perfect. And we're just going to push that up and then take our little tool and go right under it. Pick it up and flip it over gently. Take our little guy right here and stick it back into its original container just like that. And it's better doing it hot because it'll snap back in just like that. It snapped back in, and you can put the pan in, and this one will actually shut fully, so this one looks good. But the ones that you actually have to pry will not shut, but that's okay, they'll still accept them. And now that we have the shadow down and ready to go, it's still hot, so be careful. We are going to take our little retrospect sticker and just place it right along the edge and right in the middle. And there's your eyeshadow. And we are